What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you some secret Groot tech. Not so secret, but people don't really use it, and I'm going to show you some secret spots that I have for using it. This is going to be about the Ironwood wall. As everybody knows or should know, the Ironwood wall has about 700 health, and if you fight around it, it does give you a slight boost to your health, about 40 per second. But despite this information, how I see a lot of people playing Groot is by putting that wall down in the middle of fights with the Thornlash walls, and I think this is the wrong way to be doing it. You shouldn't be doing this all the time. What you want to do is hide the Ironwood wall, preferably behind cover, and stay within 20 meters, as that is the range. If you're within 20 meters of the Ironwood wall and you attack, you will get 40 health added onto your normal life, right? So this is not stackable. Well, I mean, it is stackable, but the maximum you can do is up to 1100 total health by Groot. And I'll go ahead and show that here. As soon as they spawn, we'll hit 3 more times, and then we will be able to get the max health 4 more times, I guess. So that is your maximum possible health this season, 1100. It will slowly go down if you don't keep hitting or keep getting shots, or if your teammates around you don't hit their shots. But this is basically the equivalent of Cloak and Dagger heals. It's 40 per second topped out. Even if you shoot a ton of projectiles with Punisher, that's the cap of it, and it does go away after time. And the wall is 700. It's 700 health, so if you do need to switch to use it defensively, say if you're alone or you want to take that time to get big heals from the healers and so they can concentrate on you, then use it, right? I'm not saying don't use it the normal way, but be selective about it. Whenever you put this wall down and able to get that increase in health, you have to be within 20 meters of the wall, not within Groot. If you see here, if you attack up to here, if you attack past this point, you will not get it, but you're within that 20-meter range, as you can see. You're right there. We will get it. With step 1 toe out of line, you do not get it. Many people know this, but also this wall, it's actually a cylinder. If you look at the collision box, it is a cylinder, so it does cover better when it's up top. And so, you know, making it up top or at the bottom does not affect the range either way. I want to note, it is best to put this where it can't be destroyed, of course, but if you want to use this to cover a spot where an enemy might flank to, whenever they do kill it, you'll know if somebody's flanking. So it also can be an information gathering tool. So let's talk about pairings. So for pairings, like I said, anybody with far-reaching projectiles, so Ella's good. You can, as long as she's within the wall's range, 20 meters, you can shoot people across the map and you still get the health. Star-Lord is good. He has very fast projectiles. He'll be hitting at least something if he's within 20 meters and spraying, so you'll get that health. I think the best is definitely Penny with her mines and Neymar with his minions. But really anybody with far-reaching attacks is good for this. I don't think this is really good in Wolverine, with Wolverine comp, or anybody that's close magic, or, you know, Black Panther, those sort of heroes that are up close and personal. I don't think that's going to be a very good way to use the Groot wall. In that case, I would suggest switching to either a different tank, or if you want, if the rest of the team is good on attacking and staying close, then it works. Now I have a couple spots where we can lay this down, right? There are a couple spots I've found in some of the maps to show you. I even have some really secret spots, so let's go ahead and get to it. For the first point of defense, I really like, especially if you're combining with Penny or Neymar, I really like putting it here in this orientation, or if you want to hide Penny's minefield, put it like that. It's more likely it's going to get killed, but either way, the intent of that one is to block and give the health, but usually what I'll do, I'll just put it like this, right? So that's one of them. The other one, which I really like, if you want to hold a little bit more forward, is putting it in this little room here. This is not as crazy, but it does work up to right about here. So this enables you to hold this area completely, and then once you're pushed back, put it there. And then the next one that you're going to want to, I want to capture that. The next one you're going to want to do is twofold. You can either put it behind that wall up top, exactly right there, right up there, or you can do it right there, or you can put it behind here. So those are 3 spots for the final push of this map. Or if you're, you know, holding point right here and it's right there and you want to survive longer, you can put it at the top. Whoops, you can put it above where it is right here, or even, honestly, right there. Nobody's gonna break that. So then, moving from the first point to the second point, I would say since you're most likely gonna be here, you can start by putting the wall up here, right there, or you can put it right there. Or another one that I like, since they're gonna be pushing into, is you can put it right there. That is mainly for coverage in this whole area from here, from there, all the way to here. Once they push up to this area, there are 3 options, and one of these is my secret one that nobody uses and it never gets killed. This is the first option. You can put it up here. It might get destroyed when they turn the corner. Or you can put it here, which works. Whoop, a little bit harder to get right there. And then mine that I discovered is right above this tree, and nobody sees that. Because when they come around here, they're looking to fight, attack, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's going to be looking up there, and that covers all the way to here. Covers all the way here. So this is going to be your last stand location for that wall. Once you get through there, if you're just spawning in, I would suggest not fighting here, but around the curve here. But if you do want to fight here, you can put your wall right here, like so, or you can put it in here. And this wall works for if you're attacking or defending as Groot. You can put it right there. And if they're holding the corner and you're fighting a lot right here, you could even put it, I like to hide it a little bit like this so they can't see it. Hide it right there, and that will take you all the way here. And then I would suggest, if you are pushing, I'll do it. If you're gonna be pushing into the point, you put it right there. If you're defending, which we are right now, and you will want to put that here or on the opposite side. And that is all of the ones on this map for Groot defense. I think you get the idea. Really, you just want to keep it hidden and not in the middle of the fight, unless you need to block it. Keep in mind, whenever you do put down a Groot wall, if it is destroyed, it takes longer to regenerate it or put it back up than it does if you were to break it down. So if you put this Groot wall up and it takes no damage and you take it down, the cooldown is going to be 4.5 seconds. But if you do put it up and it is fully destroyed, as I will show you here, then the total time it's going to take for the cooldown is going to be 8 seconds. So if it's in between there and you pull it out before it has been completely destroyed, it'll be anywhere between 4.5 and 8 seconds. So taking a look at the offensive walls, right? Once you come out of the gate from there, the first wall I would put up is right here. No one's going to shoot that. It gives you full range around this area. Oops. Around this area to fight all the way up to about here. Let's see if that's right. Yep, all the way to around here. Once you're through that, I would recommend putting it behind here to fight. Right there. And then at this point, if you've made it this far, you could use it to block here or block here. Or if you wanna, if there's a huge fight, I would put it under this or even on top. And then once you get through this area on the second point, I would put it first here if you're trying to push up. The second point would be to put it right in here somewhere. Right? And then the third point, if they're back there, you put it down here. And then if you are fighting here, you can use the same spot here or even here, which works. And if you want to block them off, you can double that with the Thorn Lash walls. Now, on the third point, you're going to want to definitely put it here. This point here will take you all the way from here, all the way up to there. And then once you're pushing past this, you're going to want to put it right there. And that will take you almost all the way until the point. But from there, you should be able to change the wall. Actually, I think that will take you to about right there. Once you get past that, definitely put it alongside this wall, but don't make it exposed, too exposed. So right about there. And that is really all the walls that you have on that I've found are most useful in this on this map. So yeah, you get the idea. I mean, just make sure that the Groot wall is hidden, use it, and have your teammates attack around you. If you have a Namor or a Penny, make sure they're around you when their utility activates, their minions or their mines, anything like that. That will contribute to your health. And once you do, like if you're low, it will keep increasing, and you can get more heals this way. And honestly, 40 heals per second is just about as much as a Cloak and Dagger can give you. So it's really having a built-in healer for Groot. This is going to help you tank a lot more. It'll take some pressure off of the supports to stay on you, allowing them to maneuver their heals around the team. And yeah, this is just, I think, the way it should be used, instead of just dropping, and then have people destroy it or the payload roll over it in this scenario. So this is really usable in really any mode. You can do it on the payload, you can do it on King of the Hill or Capture the Point. It's just a really good way to use the Groot walls. Well, that's pretty much all I've got. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like. It really does help me, and I can keep making content about Marvel Rivals. I know I'm on the train late, but better late than never. I'm a slow learner, so thanks guys. I'll see ya. Peace out.